Back in Lee Summit, getting ready to go at the third quarter. Hey, high school hoops fans, tonight's game is one of the contests which leads to the Show Me State's basketball pinnacle. I'm talking about the Show Me Showdown 2002. This year's classes 1A and 2A boys and girls basketball championship is going to be held the 15th and 16th at the Hearn Center at the University of Missouri in Columbia. You can attend the Show Me Showdown 2002 and see what March Mayhem is all about. It's high school hoops at its best, and you can get tickets from your local State Farm agent, or you can contact your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Kayron Parrish, 12 first half points to lead all scorers, and Northeast will have the basketball to start the third quarter. It'll be Brown, Williams, Parrish, and Freeman as they work against the 2-3 by Lee Summit North.
They extended 2-1-2 that time.
And Martain Freeman gets the Vikings off to a good start in the third quarter. He has double figures in 10. Broncos with Fell, Gravatt, Korshot, Russell, and Schmidt. Down by a dozen here. Now the steal. 12 turnovers now for a Bronco team that comes in averaging 11. Feed it to Kayron Parrish through his hands. Speaking of turnovers, Northeast turns the ball over.
Well, they're out of the style of play that they really like to get after.
Gravatt, the three ball, smokes it in. Jared Gravatt, his second three of the ball game. He has a team high 9 now for the Broncos.
Good dribble penetration that time by Drew Korshot.
Try to hand it off the inside, near steal by Zach Russell. And the Vikes will keep at the baseline.
That's what Lee Summit North needs, is they need more of that dribble penetration that Korshot just showed, creating more of an outside shot and at times more inside shots.
Kenny Fellhauer back in, Alan Schmidt out for the Broncos. Baseline Jimmy is strong by Darren Williams, the leading scorer, who had 0 in the first half. Now a rebounding foul on Martain Freeman. That's 2 on the 6'4" senior. Zach Russell eyeball in that zone. Feed it down to the baseline. Korshot been held in check. Came in averaging 15, only had 3 first half points. High post now. They go to Korshot, finding Kenny Fellhauer for the easy bank.
Good job by Korshot. They stuck him right in the middle of that zone defense where he can grab the ball and make things happen from the free throw line.
7 now for Kenny Fellhauer, who's come off the bench. He's a 6'3" junior. Freeman putting it on the floor, cut off. Near steal. Boozy Williams able to save it and reset it. And Jack Brown starts the offensive wing pass. Freeman tries a pass in the middle, deflects to Kayron Parrish. Right place, right time. Came up a little short. Ball loose on the deck. Controlled by Zach Russell. He was trying to get away from Keon Parrish that time. Brandon Fell, the 3 ball. Fight for the rebound and an over at back call. And let's see, it's going to be on Martain Freeman. That's his 3rd now.
Good movement this time by Lee Summit North, grabbing the outside shot by Brandon Fell, and good crash to the glass. That could be a big foul that time by Martain Freeman.
Lee Summit North can't score from the inside. Give it back to the Vikings. The lead once at 12 early in the quarter has been trimmed down to 7. Williams, the 3. It's not his night tonight, as the leading scorer is scoreless in the ball game. Gravatt the kick out. Zach Russell trying to set his feet for 3. Now the penetration. Fellhauer going through a series of moves and draws the foul on Keon Parrish. And I tell you what, the guy that's giving the biggest lift, Doug, Kenny Fellhauer off the bench.
Fellhauer doing a good job, and that's a good penetration. One more time. Fellhauer the pump fake, getting the athlete off his feet that time and going right up. This is where it happens. The penetration right there is where it all begins. Excellent penetration by Zach Russell. Need more of that. Those athletes from Northeast have got to stay on the ground. Excellent shot blockers on the inside. Now starting to rack up some fouls.
Fellhauer off the bench to score 10. And the lead all of a sudden, Doug, has been trimmed down to 5. And now a reach-in foul about 28 feet from the basket on Jared Gravatt. That'll be his first. Now William Madison wants to talk about it. He'll burn a timeout here. His team, Doug, leading by as many as 12 in this ball game. I've seen that lead trimmed down to 5 now with still a lot of time left. 5:01 to play in the third.
Well, Northeast has the ability to put up a lot of points in a hurry or get a lot of points scored on them in a hurry because of the pace of the game they like to play. They like to play that up-tempo, helter-skelter game. If Lee Summit North does not fall into that trap and plays more of a fundamental game by using the pump fakes, by taking their time and being patient and using the dribble penetration, they can combat those athletes. Otherwise, those athletes, it's very difficult to defend against athletes.
Well, the Lee Summit North girls have advanced to the state quarterfinals as they won a one-sided affair with Raytown earlier tonight in the girls sectional game. Boys trying to go to the grade 8 as well. Now the steal. Hit ahead to Zach Russell. And this ball game is a 2-point ball game. Make it a 3-point lead. Correction at 32-29. But boy, Lee Summit North, Doug, definitely has the momentum here in the third quarter.
Question, they're playing within themselves in this half.
Williams still can't hit. And the rebound grabbed out of there by Zach Russell.
Darren Williams has not gotten it going.
Great pass inside. Fellhauer untouched, uncontested, and having a huge ball game.
Good job, a good look by Zach Russell, able to run under control. Northeast has got to get back on defense and grab their spots in that zone.
An 11-2 run here in the third quarter for the Lee Summit North Broncos. Baseline shot, short. Jack Brown can't hit. Broncos hit it ahead. Gravatt lost the handle on the way up. And it'll be Northeast basketball. Russell did not actually go for that loose ball, Doug. He had a shot there, but he thought that Northeast was the last to touch here. Let's take a look at it.
Well, that's a lesson right there. He's right. Good call by the official that time as the ball went off Jared Gravatt.
Jeff Maxwell with the call. Now his partner George Johnson calling a reach foul on Drew Corshot for Lee Summit North. It's 2 on Drew. Williams continues the drought on the 3, and now a rebounding foul on the inside on Northeast. As guess who was there? Kenny Fellhauer.
Darren Williams still has not gotten it going from the outside. Fellhauer doing a good job of clearing space. Got poked in the grill and got the call.
Kayron Parrish with the foul, his first. And now the Broncos throw it away. Brandon Fell threw it into the Bronco bench here. And got an earful from his coach. Hello.
Too.
Gary Seaton's not in the game, Brandon. Whip pass inside, too strong, and Lorenzo Dean can't handle it. And Northeast is just struggling here in the third quarter to find any offense right now, Doug.
Well, surprisingly, they're a very offensive-oriented basketball team, and those athletes have gotten a little bit out of the mix right now against that zone. And as you said, Kevin, Lee Summit North definitely has the momentum right now.
Freeman coming out to defend there as Corshot got it blocked by Kayron Parrish. Kenny Fellhauer gets the loose ball back, takes it to the hole, had it swatted by Freeman. Loose ball grabbed though by Gravatt, who pops the 3. Short, follows his shot, and sticks it back in. Fundamentals, baby.
Good job by Gravatt bagging his own groceries.
He's got a dozen. Ball poked away, and it'll stay with Northeast. Lee Summit North trailed Doug early in this quarter by a margin of 32-20. And they've come back and grabbed the lead by 1. Williams trying to find his touch and does. His first points of the night. Their leading scorer, averaging 19.2, finally finds the range with 2.5 to go in the third quarter.
You knew it was only going to be a matter of time before he got one to fall. Now look out, he has got the ability to throw up a barrage of threes at this point.
Zach Russell yo-yoing out front. Whip pass, Brandon Fell, the open 3 ball. Yes, sir! Now the shooting gallery is open. Go grab your tokens. Both teams are firing them in now. Williams off the mark. Tip try by Freeman. It goes to K-Ron, and K-Ron Parrish with an easy bank.
Now both teams are really starting to get into the mix right now. Now I would say both teams are feeling very comfortable about themselves and the style of play.
Russell, the penetration, the handoff. Course shot, the easy deuce, count, and he's fouled.
There begins something we did not see in the first half was any dribble penetration whatsoever. Here Zach Russell does a good job. Dribble penetration, finding his buddy, course shot, as he draws the contact. That's the second time Russell's gotten in there. Course shot's gotten in there a couple times on penetration, and a lot of good things have happened off that penetration and pitch.
Big foul. It's the 4th on Martaine Freeman, who will check out, and Keon Parrish back in. So one of their top scorers sits down with foul jeopardy. Still with 1:37 to go in the third quarter. His course shot completes the 3-point play. He's got a half dozen. Baseline shot. Lorenzo Dean spins it in.
Good job by Darren Williams. That's that dribble penetration. Every time against the zone, and I continue to harp on that, it's a killer against the zone defense.
All even at 39. Gary Seaton back in to run the point. Finding poor shot. Back to Seaton with the penetration. Whoa! Fancy schmancy. And Fell caps it off. An assist for Gary Seaton. A 3 for Brandon Fell.
It's only as good as the ball going through the hole.
Double figures for Fell. He's got 10. Lee Summit North led by as many as 4 in the first half, leading by 3 here in the third. K-Ron going to work. Way strong. And a nice rebound in traffic by Drew Corshot for the Broncos.
Much different basketball team from Lee Summit North than what we saw in the first half.
Screen for Russell, finding Fell. Fell's hit a couple of threes here in the third quarter. Out to Gary Seaton.
Good adjustments in the locker room. Northeast hasn't been getting as much on the inside as what they got in the first half.
Final seconds of the third quarter.
Matching up into a man-to-man on the outside. Two freshmen.
Screen for Russell. Lob down low, Northway. Catches, shoots, scores! Oh, my! Well, I think a lot of things are going right for the team in maroon. Lee Summit North with a big third quarter with a big lead of 5 after 3. 44-39 in state sectional basketball. The fourth quarter next on your Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Let's see how we wrap things up in the third quarter. The ball bouncing right for Lee Summit North and Tyler Northway.
Definitely the ball bouncing right. He hits the ball underneath the side of the rim and gets the roll over the top. Clock, when it hit the rim, it was at 3 seconds. As it came through, it was at 0.
Lee Summit North outscoring Northeast in the third quarter, 22-7. Backdoor cut and a finish. Brandon Fell. Broncos on fire.
That is a textbook play against a pressure defense. Excellent call out of the timeout by Coach Hilbert and the Broncos.
Fell, the senior, with a dozen. Williams Feeding down low. The turnaround by Dean is home. Lorenzo Dean now with 4 off the bench, the freshman.
All right, here comes some pressure on by the Vikings.
Russell racing into front court. Russell being harassed by Jack Brown, putting it on the floor. The kick out, core shot. Nice save, finding Northway, back to Drew. Finding Russell. Will pop from distance, way off the mark. Core shot saves, but right to Northeast and Jack Brown. Freshman racing the other way. Jack to the basket, can't finish. K-Ron Parrish try to stick back and draws the foul and will shoot free throws here.
Jack's got some quickness, couldn't control himself with the ball as he was coming in hot. And once again, that's what the Vikings like to do. They like to push that tempo and get it more up speed.
K-Rod now with 15 in the ball game. So we saw a big second quarter, big spurt by Northeast. They outscored Lee Summit North 18-6, but Lee Summit North counters with a 24-9 quarter and lead it here in the early stages of the fourth quarter by a margin of 3. Winner to play in the state quarters on Saturday at Warrensburg. Gary Seaton out front.
Well, they're trying to run a lot of backdoor plays right now against pressure.
Fellhauer comes up short. Darren Williams apprehends the rebound for Northeast. Down by 3 here. To tie, yes! Darren Williams heating up now.
Like we talked about, he can put a lot of them up in a hurry.
Average 25 per game in the IL. Answered back by Gravatt.
It was like a battle of heavyweights right now.
4 threes now for the senior Gravatt. He's got 15, came in averaging 10. K-Ron Parrish, right back at you, baby. It's a 3, and we're all even at 49 in the OK shooting gallery here. K-Ron, the game high 18. Seaton takes it inside and is bumped and fouled by Lorenzo Dean for Northeast. Seaton the inbound. Gravatt feeling it, smokes it in. Gravatt says, I got 5 3-point bonus distance daggers in my back pocket.
Good play against a man-to-man defense out of bounds, wanting to attack the basket.
Williams trying to free himself for a shot. Whoa, 23-footer. This one off the mark. Nice rebound by Keon Parrish. Playing in the paint. Dean had it stripped. Numbers for Russell. And he'll take it himself and scores. Zach Russell.
Good job by Zach Russell. He had partners on one side. Core shot coming in the middle. Good use of the left hand against the defender who committed to it.
K-Ron left open from the top of the key. No. Fellhauer, a power rebound.
Telling you what. He got his vice grips on that one. Comes against a man-to-man. Northeast shifting out. Looks like Lee Summit is content to run cutters to the basket and spread it.
Gravatt, another 3. Rimming off. Nice try by Fellhauer to go for the rebound on the run, but it'll belong to Northeast in the backcourt. Lee Summit North with